Hey, Spike, did the professor finish the time station yet? Are we gonna get to go back in time?
He said he'd be finished with it today. Let's go.
I can't wait to check out the dinosaurs. And what about the future?
Yeah, we'll keep talking because I'm going first.
That's not fair. Hey, wait up.
You better hurry up. I'll see you there. Hey, Professor!
Spike, Jake, over here, watch out!
Spike, the time station!
No, run you two! It works. It actually works. We did it, Natalie. We did it. The time station is complete.
We don't have time for celebrating. We've got to do something.
Spike, can you hear me? You must listen carefully. Something awful has happened. There's been an accident. The time station has been activated by Specter and you're being transported back in time. You'll soon arrive in the lost land when dinosaurs roam the Earth. Specter has sent the apes back in time to try to change the course of history. His plans for world domination have begun. And if we don't stop the apes, history will be changed forever. You're our only chance. Two of my Gadget inventions, the Stun Club and the Time Net, were also caught in transport. I want you to use them to catch the apes and send them back here. The Stun Club can be used to defend yourself against attackers. And when you use it on the apes, they'll be stunned. And you'll have an extra second to catch them with the Time Net. There isn't time for any monkey business, Spike. Our fate is in your hands. We're depending on you. Be careful.
Hey everyone, Link here, and welcome to Let's Play Ape Escape, one of the weirdest and wildest games to come out of the PS1 era of early 3D video games. This is a very experimental game, one of the first to come out in 3D, so its controls are a little bit wonky, and its concepts are even wonkier. Let's get started and start checking out this game. Tilt the right stick and swing the Stun Club in any direction. Beat the enemies by swinging and turning the Stun Club around. You can also make the monkeys fall down. Press the R1 button to jump, swing the Sun Club with the right stick, jump with the R1 button, good luck. So yes, over here we have a red mailbox. Red mailboxes such as these are tutorials. Walk near them and they'll automatically give you a tutorial. As they said, we can swing our Sun Club around in any direction with the right stick, where in other 3D games, especially nowadays, the right stick is used for controlling the camera. In Ape Escape, it's used for controlling your gadgets, your various tools and weapons you use to hunt down the apes and bring them back to the present. Because, as we saw, the apes have used the time machine the professor built to travel back in time and try and change history. Heading over here, before we go really hunting for apes, there's something at the top of this tree. A Specter coin. These are optional collectibles found in every level. The more you collect, the more of a certain bonus content will unlock as we play through the game. Collect 10 Specter coins to get the first unlockable, 20 for the second, 40 for the third. We'll be getting into that soon. Alright, down below us we've got monkeys running around, so let's go hunt them down. Switch over to our net, and this first monkey, let me check real quick. This one is Georgie. Georgie wants to watch wrestling, and well, there's not really TV out here, so let's send you back to the lab. It's often easier to smack a monkey with the Stun Club first, and then catch them with a net. If you can hit them with the Stun Club, you can catch them with the net. They have the same range, roughly. But stunning them with the Stun Club is a bit faster than trying to catch them with a net. Just a tiny bit, a little bit more responsive. Just enough to make a difference. And it gives you an extra moment as the monkeys are stunned to actually grab them. The second monkey we've caught is named Natty, and Natty dances to loud music. And while we can hear music while playing the game, I'm sure that's not actually playing in reality. So we'll send them back to the lab where they can listen to all the music they want. Switch the gadgets you're holding with the circle, X, triangle, and square buttons. Switch to the time net and catch the monkeys. The time net is swung by tilting or turning the right stick. You can swing the time net in a circle too. Indeed, we can have up to 4 gadgets selected on our face buttons at any time. Currently we just have the Stun Club and the net, so that's all we've got, but as we go through the game we'll be unlocking more and more. Heading over here we have a blue mailbox. These are optional tutorials. If you walk up to a blue mailbox, it won't open and give you the tutorial right away. Instead, you have to whack it. The round cookies up to your left show your health. When you've tossed all your cookies, your mission ends. So yeah, we took a hit earlier from one of those little things running around, and took 1 cookie of damage. Run out of cookies and we lose a life. If you find cookies out in the field, then, well, of course that will recover some of your life. And cookies will often drop from enemies. Our lives are represented in the bottom left by the number of shirts we have. If we hit 0 and then die, we get a game over. Okay, so before we catch the last monkey, there is one thing I need to show. There is a very obvious monkey up there on top of that cliff. Yeah, just kind of chilling up there. Unfortunately, no matter what we do, we just barely cannot get up there. There will be many monkeys throughout the game that we can't get on our first trip to a level. We'll need to eventually come back with new gadgets in order to grab those monkeys. So, you will not be getting all the monkeys on our first time through each level. We will be coming back and doing a repeat trip through the game to grab all the remaining monkeys. Any such monkeys that we don't... we'll be saving all revisits to previous levels to gather monkeys that we missed until the very end of the game. We're going to do a cleanup round at the end of the game once we've done everything else. Just because we're going to be continuing to unlock new gadgets throughout the game, and it'd be easier to do all the revisits all at once rather than staggering them as we get new gadgets. Anyways, this last monkey is named Noonan. Noonan has helmet hair problems, and I'm pretty sure the professor knows a good barber for monkeys, So let's go help you out. Send you back to the lab.
Yes!
You did great.
Welcome to the time station. This is the hub area of the game where we'll be dropped off between each level. And we got a few things to do here. Welcome to the time station. Everything here will help you with your mission. This room is the warp room. In front of you, the round switch will take you to the stage select area. Behind you, the red switch will take you to the load save data area. Be sure to read all the mailbox messages and learn from them. Alright, so yes, we've got 4 areas to take a look at. Stage select. Up here we can see the 3 unlockables I mentioned with our Specter coins. Once we've unlocked each collectible, each piece of content, those images of Specter coins will change into what we unlocked. Behind us we have the save and load data area. Step onto this switch to save the game and check out the monkey data. The other rooms are the training space and minigame corner. You should try them out. Alright, heading in here real quick just to take a look. We can load and save our game with the memory card, but the thing I am more interested in is the monkey book. Those details I was giving out about the monkeys in our first level, those aren't just pulled out of my ass, that's actually the description of the monkeys. Noonan has helmet hair problems, Georgie wants to watch wrestling, and Natty dances to loud music. Once you've caught a monkey, you can come in here, check out their vital stats, their name, their monkey level, which is roughly how hard they are to catch, a brief description of their personality, and 3 stats to go along with them. Their speed, how fast they run of course, their attack, how volatile they are and how likely they are to attack you, and their alertness, which is how quickly and easily they'll pick up on you being there. It is very good to keep in mind these different monkey stats, so that you know which monkeys are going to be a bit more of a problem to catch. Alright, returning back here, there were 2 other areas mentioned. To the left, we'll check out first. We have the minigame corner, where those unlockables I keep mentioning will appear eventually. This is the minigame corner. To play a minigame, gather the Specter coins hidden in the stages. Once you collect the number of Specter coins on the monitor, you can play that minigame. You can confirm the number of coins you've collected by pressing the start button and then the circle button. So yeah, when we get 10 Specter coins, we'll get our first minigame, 20 coins will give us our second, and 40 will give us our third. I believe there's a total of 60 Specter coins throughout the game, and we will be grabbing all of them. And the final room in the time station. We have the training area. This is the training space. You can learn to use the gadgets you already have. Practice here if you forget how to use a gadget. So yes, as we go throughout the game, we'll be unlocking, it appears to be 7 more gadgets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Each time we unlock a gadget, we'll be getting a brief tutorial on how to use it. And if we ever forget how to use a gadget, we can always come back here to revisit that very training space we are given when we first got the gadget. We won't be needing this, but it is good to know if you're playing along. Alright, returning back to the time station main room. I will be skipping this room between levels just because we come back here every single time, and there's not really much point to show it when what's going to be happening is we'll drop in right here, run forward, jump on the switch. We don't need to see that every time. Before we head into the second level, Primordial Ooze, we want to take a look back at Fossil Field real quick, because of something of import here. We got all the Specter coins in Fossil Field, so it's showing us a nice Specter coin symbol. Once we've captured every single monkey and done everything there is to do in a level, that cleared will change to a 100% marker. And we'll get into more what unlocks with that later on, when you 100% a level. Anyways, next up we are heading to Primordial Ooze.
Look what I've got, a new gadget. Check it out.
This is the water net. Use it when you're underwater. I equipped it with an oxygen meter. I'm sending the new gadget over to you right now. Try it out in the training room. Without training, it will be too dangerous for you to continue on to the next area. Well, good luck and be careful.
Let's go!
Alright, we got our first new gadget already. The water net appears when you are in the water. Swim around using the left stick. Exit the water by jumping near the surface of the water. Use the R1 button to jump. To speed up, press the R1 button while swimming or resurfacing. The faster you swim, the faster you'll win. So the water net is unique in that, unlike gadgets like the Stun Club and the the Time Net, you don't actually have to equip it. It comes out automatically when we're in the water. The sign on the left shows how the left and right sticks can be pushed in like a button. To dive down, press the left stick in. Stop pressing the left stick and you'll swim back towards the surface for air. Push the left stick in to dive, tilt it away from you to go forward, swim through the waterway under the waterfall. Alright, remember this is a very early 3D game. This game was literally made to demonstrate the DualShock controller. The first time there were dual analog sticks in a controller. This was literally made to show that off, so there's a lot of features that they're going to be teaching very extensively about that are kind of common knowledge nowadays. Like the fact that you can push in the left and right stick buttons as buttons. Press the right stick in to launch the net. Use it to catch the monkeys in the water. There's a monkey in the pool, catch him by pushing the right stick in and the exit will open. Try it. Okay, let's do it. Pull out our water net. Fire the net. And with the fake monkey caught, the door has opened.
Yeah!
Here's the exit, you passed. Don't forget that you can swim fast by pressing the R1 button. You can use the water net anytime in the water. Have fun. Alright, thank you. And of course, the first level where we have the water net is flooded with water. Hey, you can dive by pushing the left stick in, but watch your oxygen meter. You'll drown when the oxygen meter is on empty. Go up to the surface when you need to get more oxygen. Swim quickly by pressing the R1 button. Push the right stick in to shoot the net. Go get those monkeys. You know, that feels like the kind of thing you should have told us during the water net tutorial, but okay, thank you for letting us know about the oxygen meter. Our first monkey over here is named Shay. Shay's just chillin'. Well, you can chill just fine, not in the rain, back in the lab. Alright, next up, heading over here, we've got a monkey up on that hill. Or on that cliff, rather. If you jump up onto a tree, you can climb up and down using the left stick. You're not afraid of heights, right? Have you tried the two-step jump? Press the R1 button, then do a two-step jump by pressing the R1 button once again. With the two-step jump, you'll reach higher places. Just press the R1 button during the R1 button jump. So, basically, double jumps. Handy feature, but pretty standard in games nowadays. But again, to defend this game's excessive tutorializing, this was a very early 3D game. Press the L2 button to use a movable camera. You can look around at your surroundings with the left stick. Press the L2 button again to return to the normal camera. Next, I'll tell you about the back camera. By pressing the L1 button, the camera will move behind you. Use it to turn the camera around quickly. I love when you're reading dialogue and you accidentally jump from one line to the next. Don't know why my brain does that. I feel like it's probably not just me, but yeah. Alright, this monkey down here is named Dr. Monk.
Hiya!
Dr. Monk's wondering when lunch is, but I hear the professor has wonderful banana lunches. So let's send you back to have some. Alright, hello there, monkey. We're not going to be getting that one yet, but it is worth talking about the fact that
Hiya!
since we can't grab all the monkeys on a first trip through a level, the game doesn't require us to grab all the monkeys. It gives us a specific number that we need to get, but that number is always less than the number of monkeys there are in the level. For example, this level has 6 monkeys, but we only need to catch 4. This level in particular, we can catch every single monkey right now, but it's not going to require that of us. Not right now, anyways. So, part of this Let's Play I've been planning out is trying to very carefully pick which monkeys I'm going to be grabbing on the first trip through the level, and which ones I'm going to be saving for the revisit at the end of the game, when we run through every level again to grab what we left over. And I hope the selections I made are pretty good. There are some points where it was really hard to pick which monkey would be good for now and which monkey would be good for later. There's going to be some monkeys I deliberately skip as a result to try and give a pretty good view of each level, what each level has to offer. But we'll be getting into that more later as we get to the bigger levels. You can take cover by pushing the left stick in. This way you can crawl to the monkeys without being noticed. You can swing the time net with the right stick while under cover. Sneak up on the monkeys and catch them off guard. Alright, so this monkey chilling up here on the hill is known as Achoo. Achoo is afraid of dinosaurs, so of course they're hiding up here. But there's no dinosaurs at the back of the lab, so... Dang, that crouching was way more effective than it should have been. Another monkey we could catch right now is right over there, but we're not going to be catching it. We'll be getting into how to catch it later. There is an easy way and a hard way, and the hard way is what's available to us right now. Alright, jumping in the water before we catch our 4th and final monkey, the Specter coin is down here at the very bottom of the lake underneath the island we started on. And our last monkey should be swimming around here somewhere. Here we are. Over here we have Gornif. Gornif sleeps underwater, but honestly, that doesn't sound like the healthiest way to sleep. I'm confused how he hasn't drowned, so let's make sure that you don't have water in your lungs or anything.
Yes!
You did great.
Alright, so heading on to the 3rd and final level of the first era of the game, Molten Lava. So, this game is divided up into eras. Many eras throughout history where the monkeys have scattered to. The first era is known as the Lost Land, as you can see, and it has basically all taken place during the Age of Dinosaurs. Each era will have 3 levels before we move on to the next era. The way this Let's Play is going to be structured is I'm going to try to do 1 era per episode. However, some of the levels get very long, so it's possible that won't always be feasible. There's 2 eras in particular I'm thinking of where I might have to split them in 2. But I'm going to generally aim to cover 1 era per episode. Anyways, let's head into Molten Lava. Okay, Molten Lava. You're surrounded by a steep cliff. If you fall off, you're finished. Be careful on the edge of a cliff. Use the D-pad or L2 button to move the camera around. Check out your surroundings. We're on the edge of a big cliff? Oh, yeah, that is A long way down. Let's not fall off. That would be tragic. I don't want to die by falling. Oh god, actually one of my worst fears. Falling. Okay, over here we have a blue mailbox. What do you got for us? The triangular chips scattered around are called energy chips. You'll live longer if you gather 100 of these. So yeah, those little chips we've been gathering, energy chips. The small ones are worth 1 point. The big ones with the hollow centers are worth 5. Get 100 to get an extra life. Heading over here, that door is blocking the way. How does it open? You'll need to find a red switch to open that gate. Use the L2 button for the look around camera. The left stick will move the camera around. To trip the switch, you'll need a gadget that hits distant objects. Did I give you that yet? You have not, but the red switch is very obviously right there. So once we're able to hit that switch, we'll be able to get this monkey off of this Triceratops. Oh dear. Let's get out of here. Alright, you may have noticed it earlier, but there is something behind this waterfall over here. A monkey! This monkey is known as Scotty, and Scotty won't go out in the rain. Unfortunately, with the waterfall here, it's functionally always raining. But good news for you, Scotty, I've got a shortcut out of here that doesn't involve going through the waterfall. Next up we have Coco. Coco can handstand for days, but I'm sure all the other monkeys would love to watch you do handstands back at the lab. Wow, that was rude. You get out of here. Alright, let's go ahead and hop on the moving platform. And climb up here to find a pterodactyl with many broken eggs, actually. Those are half eggs. Before we head over to deal with that, the Specter coin for this level is right over here. And this is basically going to be one of the last times there's only one Specter coin in a level. From here on out, it's largely going to be 2 to 4 Specter coins per level. I feel like there might be one level where there's 6, but it's been a while, so I don't fully remember off the top of my head. Alright, Pterodactyl, I see you've got a friend here under your egg, so let's get smacked. Rude. This monkey is known as J. Thomas, and they're coming out of their shell. But I'm sure they would appreciate the help from us. I mean, they sure did seem trapped under there. Okay. The T-Rex is very aggressive. T-Rex? And won't be hurt by your weapons. Hit the T-Rex and run to the rocks. When the T-Rex runs after you, jump up out of the way. If he hits his head hard enough, the T-Rex just might drop that monkey. Oh. Okay. I don't like this, but I'll give it a shot. Well, the monkey didn't fall off, but we'll have to keep trying. This monkey is named Barney, and Barney can't get down. So you're not just riding the T-Rex, you're actually stuck up there. I wish there was a nicer way to get you down. But if the T-Rex bashes his head enough, I'm sure it'll drop you. Ah, there we go. I heard you fall off. Hello, Barney.
Yes!
You did great.
And with that, we have completed the first era of Ape Escape. We have completed the Lost Land. So next time on Let's Play Ape Escape, we're continuing on through our trek through history in an attempt to bring all of the monkeys back to the present and prevent them from rewriting history. I will see everyone next time as we move into the second era. See everyone then.